Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Intellify. I am Bhavya. In this video, we are going to discuss about a C++ program on how to implement the counting sort algorithm. Counting sort is a sorting technique that is based on keys between a specific range. It works by counting the number of objects having distinct key values, that is kind of hashing, then doing some arithmetic to calculate the position of each object in the output sequence. Counting sort is used when there are smaller integers with multiple counts. Okay, so how counting sort works? We find out the maximum element and we denote it by max from the given array. So here in our array, the maximum element is 8. Okay, so we denote 8 by max. We initialize an array of length max plus 1. See, our max value is 8. So we initialize an array with 8 plus 1, that is 9 elements with all elements as 0. So here we have 9 elements. The index positions range from 0 to 8 and all the elements are initialized as 0. This array is used for storing the count of elements in the array. We store the count of each element at their respective index in count array. For example, if the count of element 3 is 2, then 2 is stored in the third position of count array. If the element 5 is not present in the array, then 0 is stored in the fifth position. My dear students, refer here to the main array, the input array. We have 3 occurring twice, 2 occurring twice, 5 is not occurring at all, 1 and 4 are occurring once, and 8 is also occurring once. So here in this array, we have 1 and 4 that are occurring once, 2 and 3 occurring twice, 5 is not occurring at all, therefore it is 0, and 8 is occurring once, therefore the count for 8 is 1. So in this array, we are storing the count of each element. Then we store the cumulative sum of the elements of the count array. It helps in placing the elements into the correct position of the sorted array. What is cumulative sum? 0 plus 1 will be 1, 1 plus 2 will be 3. Okay, so here for 2, the cumulative sum is 3. Then 2 plus 1 was 3, right? So 3 plus 2, 5. Therefore, here above 3, we have the cumulative count as 5. And then you can also do 6 minus 5, that is 1. So 4 is occurring once. Therefore, the cumulative count has jumped from 5 to 6. 5, 6, 7 have not occurred at all. Therefore, the cumulative count has remained constant here. 6 minus 6 is 0. Therefore, 5, 6, and 7 occurs 0 times. And then 8 occurs once. So 6 plus 1 is 7. Then we find the index of each element of the original array in the count array. This gives the cumulative count. Place the element at the index calculated as shown here in the figure. Let the array element be 4. So uh, according to the cumulative count at 4, we have 6. Then we do 6 minus 1, that is 5. And at the fifth index position, we have 4. After placing each element at its correct position, we decrease its count by 1. What is the algorithm for counting sort? In the counting sort function, we pass the array and the size of the array. Then, as discussed already in the working, we have to find the largest element in the array and we store it in max. Then we initialize count array with all the zeros. For j is less than 0 to size. We find the total count of each unique element and store the count at the jth index in the count array. For I less than 1 to max, we find the cumulative sum and store it in the count array itself. And then from j size down to 1. So that means j is decrementing here. We restore the elements into the array and decrease the count of each element restored by 1. Here in the program code, in the count sort function, the size of the count must be at least the max plus 1, but we cannot declare it as int count max plus 1 in C++ as it does not support dynamic memory location. So we know that C++ is not storing dynamic memory location. That is why the size is provided statically. Here we already uh, put the size as 10. So int max array 0, that is the maximum element would be now placed at the 0th index position, that is the first position. Then we find the largest element to store it in max. This is the code for the same. Then we initialize the count array with all the zeros. We have already discussed it in the working. And then we store the count of each element. Then we have to find the cumulative count, and then the index of each element of the original array in the count array and place the elements in the output array. And then we copy the sorted elements into the original array. So to print the array, we have to use for loop to, traverse each and every element. And then is the driver code. We pass the array elements as 4, 2, 2, 8, 3, 3, 1. And then we find n. We find it by dividing the size of the array to the size of the first element. And count sort, we call the function by passing the array and the n, and then we print the array using the print array function, which we have just discussed here. The output is printed. See, my dear students, the output is sorted array. This was the unsorted array which we had passed, and this is a sorted array. Thank you. I hope you all had a good learning experience. Stay tuned to Intellify for more such videos.